Okay, so we're gonna be testing trying to print from the CFS from different filaments. There's 4 of here loaded. And I have removed the cover, the upper cover, so that we can actually see the filament going into the extruder and then blue light here to confirm that it's gone through. So now we're gonna turn it on and just wait for this thing to start on. Okay, so the filament, the CFS has indicating now it's trying to detect the filaments, I suppose. Those red lights are flashing. Eventually it will find the filaments, but let's just wait till. Yeah, I think it's all detected. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so let's check that the filaments have been detected here. Filament. Yep, so I think the colors are matching up what I've got. Now let's go and try to print the boat from the first filament, which is going to be the white. Okay, so on the left hand side. And we're going to observe how the filament is actually going through. So I turned this around, so I put it back so that we can actually see the filament better and how it goes into the extruder. So I think we now expect the white filament. I mean, of course, it's first going to do the leveling, which is going to take a while. But usually it does the leveling at this point, but now it has something completely different. Okay, so it's doing leveling now, right? Okay, so now it should start getting clear. And this is what we're going to observe as the filament leaves the buff, or it leaves the CFS. It should be the white. So now the white is moving, and I can see how the white filament is feeding into the buffer. And now it's going to eventually reach. Actually, for this time, going to reach here. There is some blue light in there. Yes, I think it's inside here. I actually see the filament inside this tube. I think I can see the blue light inside the extruder, which usually means that it's gone there. But what I can see here is the filament buffer failure. Please resolve. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is going to unload. Okay, we stop the printing. Okay, stop. Alright, so we're gonna just repeat it for all the filaments. Okay, so they stopped. This is stopped. Okay, now we're going to unload the filament. So that was white. Unload. And then you can see how it will actually get angled somewhere. We'll get over here. There's the light in there. I think it's cutting it. So the cutter is basically here, cutting it. And you can see, I will see that it will be retracted. Because currently there is a filament inside the tube. But as you can see, this is interesting. Yeah, it's pulled out. Yeah, I can see it's been pulled out. And it goes all the way back into the CFS. And the buffer is empty. Alright, that's it. So now we're gonna try the same thing, but with next one, which is the red filament, which is a little bit left. Okay, go back here. The boat. So it's the boat, and then we're gonna just switch to the red filament instead. Red, okay, and red. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but it's just gonna be something. Oh no, actually that blue light is always there. Okay, so the leveling is finished. Now we should observe the red filament going through and reaching all the way to here. The red filament is done. This is going through the tube. It's going to go through this tube eventually. Yeah, it's coming through, so it's going into the extruder. And now I get this same problem, filament buffer failure, even though it clearly filament is already here. I'm gonna repeat it for two more things, although I think I already actually did this process before. So we stop the printing, we're gonna do unloading again and repeat. Okay, so printing is stopped. Now we're gonna do unloading, red filament. And you can see this red filament on the top, and then we're going to remove it. So it goes to the cutter, it cuts the filament, and then it will be retracted. And you'll see that the tube will not have red inside. Retraction. Trying to pull it back. So it's being retracted, as you can see, it's just going to leave, and it disappears. It will also disappear over there. And it's going inside. Right? Now we repeat the same thing with the next color, which is blue. Go to here. And so now change it to blue. Blue, current. Okay, so is that leveling? Okay, now Okay, so we should expect the blue filament to be used right now. So I think it's heating the nozzle to 20 and then it's going to start heating. Yep. Now the blue filament comes in. Okay, so it goes all through the tubes. You can see it's becoming bluish. Yeah, all the blue inside. Okay, got in. Now we've got a buffer error again. Bigger previously. Okay, now go okay. Cancel printing. Yep, stop printing. And now we only have one more to try, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same. Okay, so it stopped. Now we're unloading. Blow. Unload. Cutting. The glue is now going to get retracted. So again, retracted. Okay, so I think it's retracted. Okay, yeah, it's totally retracted. So now let's just do another last print for the pink. Okay, so this for the same thing. Choose the last filament, is pink. Do this. Heating to 180 for some reason. Now cooling down 170. Now cooling down to 140. I suppose it needs to be cooled down to 140 to do leveling. I didn't know that before. Alright, so I think it should be doing leveling right now. Okay, cool. Leveling. I wonder why software is not detecting leveling for quite a long time. Well, for a few seconds at least. So, printing. So now it's going to heat up the nozzle with 220 and then it will request the pink filament. Alright, so pink filament is now included. Through the tubes, come on, come on, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's all this one here. Alright, and filament buffer failure. Basically that's it, that's the end of the test. And by the way, I did check the connections to the filament buffer and everything, the electric connection. And what I did is I even purchased extra, like replacement cables for both of those, and I swapped them one by one, and nothing helped. I did the same testing, same thing. And also, as I already mentioned, that I also tried to change the filament buffer. I tried to take it apart. I took this apart. Nothing helped. The same thing. Okay, that's it.